Play pre-service. Let's start at 6:23ish. Who was telling me about the house? I don't know if the plumbing is functional or not. I was gonna go to the basement. Oh, but there's my. Are the restrooms functional in the house? Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. Welcome to New Thought Center for Spiritual Living. We are so happy to have you with us.
Hey, Brian.
Shelley Walker, how are you?
I am great. Hey, let's thank the band. Music director Brian Harris. The New Thought Messengers, Joe Mingus on drums, Brian Mitu on bass, and the ever amazing Adrian Martin on guitar. Thank you, gentlemen.
2, 3.
Hey, should we do some singing together? If y'all feel like it, feel free to stand. If you're stand if you're able. You might want to dance and join us in singing.
I'm reaching out to feel the infinite. I'm reaching out to know the divine. I'm reaching out to feel the infinite. Yes, forever is already mine. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm going deep to feel the infinite. I'm going deep to know the divine. I'm going deep to know the infinite. Yet forever is already mine. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul.
I'm rising up, y'all.
I'm rising up to feel the infinite. I'm rising up to know the divine. I'm rising up to feel the infinite. Yet forever is already mine. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul. I'm already there. I'm already home. I'm already safe in my eternal soul.
Hey, y'all. Welcome, Lori Jones. The ever fabulous. And let's sing some love to her, shall we? You ready?
I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love to the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love to the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love. I sing my love. I sing my love into the world.
Do you know why, Laura Schlafly? That's the way.
I like it. That's the way. I like it.
I dance my joy.
I dance my joy. I dance my joy to the world.
You dancing?
I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy to the world. Dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy to the world.
All right.
I dance my joy. I dance my joy. I dance my joy to the world. 'Cause that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, I sing I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. Live my peace, live my peace, I live my peace into the world. Live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world.
What?
That's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it.
Thank you so much, Lori Jones. Thank you, Brian Harris. Thank you, New Thought Messengers. I feel like I need a sauna or something after that song. Whew. It is so good to be in community with you this evening and with you and our online audience. So good. Let's take a moment and anchor our time together in prayer. Let's take a breath. To anchor ourselves into the awareness of the one life, the one love that is everywhere present. The love that is in the song. The love that is in the breath between the song. The love that is in the silence between the beats. Knowing that this love, this power, this presence is everywhere present, I speak a word of infinite gratitude for this time, for this place, for these people. How good it is to be in community this day. How good it is to look in the eyes of beloveds who know the truth of the one love, and who are willing to work shoulder to shoulder, hand to hand, heart to heart, to be the agents of this love on this planet. How good it is, and how blessed we are. And so for this time together, I'm deeply grateful for all that it serves us this day. I'm deeply grateful, and we let it be. Blessed, blessed be. And so it is.
Thank you, Shelley Walker. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you. It's so wonderful to feel you. It is so wonderful to be here with you. I want to take a moment and just not cry. Dang, I'm doing this a lot. Just taking you all in under the trees in this beautiful home of ours. You know, last Sunday we took some time together and we sanctified this space. I want to take a moment in the name of healing and honor that we are on the land of the Kalapuya peoples. It's very important that we honor all the energy and all of the love that is here. And I want to, now that we have experienced from last Sunday, do you remember we sanctified this space as holy ground because we've never been out here as a community. And so what I'd like to do now is sanctify this space in community so that we can re-people, so that we can get used to being together in this space. I want to start by saying it's so wonderful to see so many of your faces. Oh, I also want to acknowledge it's going to take a while, you know, to adjust. I talked about this morning. It's going to take some time. The most important thing for me is that you all feel safe here. And so please know, you know, we have, of course, our tents reserved for those who are still masking for a variety of reasons. And just show up masked, unmasked, show up as you are. Hi, Cindy Koski. Oh my God. Okay. I'm saying the spiel, and in my head, I'm like, hi, John. Hi, Doe. Hi, everybody. Okay. It's going to be fine. So just know that you are safe to show up and be here wherever you are in this journey. And So know that later we have our prayer tent, and if you would like prayer, and if you are more comfortable, or if you are wearing a mask for whatever reason, that the practitioner back there will pray with you. They'll put a mask on, so they will honor that. So just know that, okay? So I want to do a little practice here and spend some time anchoring in community. Quick question. Is there an echo? It's not just me. Okay. Rand, deal. Is there something I can do to fix the echo?
No.
All right. I will adjust. I just want to make sure you all are comfortable. Is it weird? It's weird? So that's all right. It's just us. Hi, everyone online. It's just us. So would it be better if I took off my headset, Rand?
If you want to go to yellow handheld,
Let's do that.
you want to try that?
Sure.
You can go to that really.
Just take this puppy
Joey
off.
Probably has yellow. No, I wouldn't take it off.
Oh, you can just undo it? Okay. I can always try. So you're going to turn this one off, and I'm talking to this guy.
Correct.
Hello. Oh, much better.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's too much Shannon in stereo, I'll tell you. Okay, this is much better. All right. Okay, my loves. Seriously, I just want to come out there and hug every single one of you and look into your
Shannon, I
eyes.
think I just found it.
You did?
Yeah. If you want to go back to the other.
I'm on the other. Ta-da!
Is that better?
Oh, look at that. Yay. All right. Woo! Thank you, Randeel. You, my friend. Holy moly. Literally the fact that we are out here with sound at all. Thank you, Randeel. All right. So what I'd like to do is just take a moment, and I'd like everyone to close your eyes, get comfortable right where you are. And those of you online who are watching, please join in as well, right where you are. Just close your eyes and turn within. And let us feel the energy, the vibration of other human beings sharing this space with us. Recognizing that these other human beings are our sisters, brothers, siblings in the one family, the one human family that we all belong to. And so I invite you to just feel the energy on your left. And those of you at home, you can feel the energy on the left outside of your home and down the street. Feeling the energy of other beings walking this life right along with us in their own way. And beloveds, I invite you to feel the energy of the beings on your right, allowing them into your heart, and in front of you and behind you, opening your heart, allowing the high vibration of these beloved light beings, these kindred spirits who are all right here, into your heart. Welcoming them in this homecoming, in this reunion of being in community together. Anchoring this time in community as community. So taking in another deep breath. What a blessing it is to share this space, to be with each other in our home, our spiritual home, right here where love lives within us and all around us. You might even just reach out your hands, just holding them up, allowing the energy from your hands to permeate the space under these tents, allowing your light and your being to be present in the energy here. What a blessing to be together. Such grace in this place. Such love in this spiritual family. And so it is from this place of grace and spiritual family that together we sanctify this beautiful spot under the trees as we move forward together. 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 And so it is. Blessed be.
Please welcome Lori Jones.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for us, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good, yeah. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me, yeah, yeah. Ooh, for me. Oh, stars when you shine, you know how I feel. The scent of a pine, you know how I feel. 'Cause freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and a new way for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here we are. Okay. Wow, Lori Jones. Lori Jones. She's in our community. She's one of ours. Like, what? How great is that? So, I want to take a moment first, and I want to acknowledge that Reverend Masando's family is here. His mom, Cheryl, his dad, Steve, and sister Miley. Would you stand up? Let us love you up. Thank you for being here. And, I think by now many of you have heard me sing Reverend Masando's Praises to the Moon, but I just want to remind you a couple of reasons why we have brought him here. Reverend Masando received his bachelor's degree in religious studies from the University of Colorado Boulder in 2004 and was introduced to his formal meditation practice during his travels abroad to India through Naropa University's Buddhist Studies program. He has a monthly column, The Art of Being Human, in the Science of Mind magazine. He is serving as the chair of CSL's Spiritually Motivated Social Engagement Committee and is currently, for now, an assistant minister at Mile High Church in Lakewood, Colorado, in charge of their social uplift ministry. And he and his beloved wife, Rebecca, who you are all going to adore, just saying, they're going to be moving here mid-July. So please help me welcome Reverend Masando.
Ooh, what is up, everybody? Real human beings with full faces. It is so good to be here. Yeah, we arrived on Wednesday, and I'm assuming this is how the weather is all the time here in Portland, right? Cool. I just want to know what I was getting myself into. We couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful to be called to be a part of this spiritual community. It has been the honor of a lifetime to just consider this offer, to be able to work with Shannon, and to begin to see the faces of this incredible spiritual community that I know is doing good work in the world and in this inner world that we all are becoming more intimate with every single moment of every single day. So thank you all for your presence, and I cannot wait to get to know each and every one of you more and more. Yeah. Moving up.
Actually, Rand, how's the Rand, I think let's try the headset again. Oh, you're too far away, brother. Come over here now. What is this? There we go. Okay. That's good, Rand.
Good?
Yeah.
We good?
Yes. Well, hang on a second. Okay. All right.
Isn't this great that we have this opportunity to work out and iron out all these things before our Sunday morning service, which is... It's going to be all probably the same people on Sunday morning, but we will have ironed out all the things. And so we thought we would do a little Q&A or Q&O, question and opinion. You know, that's what I like to call it.
I got a lot of those.
Yes, good. So we've compiled a list of questions. Some are very theological, and we're so curious about that. And
Let's get geeky.
right on. You know I'll geek out with you any day. And some are light and fluffy. I must start with the lightest and the fluffiest. Do you consider yourself a dog person or a cat person?
Yes, it's a very important question.
Yes.
I'm horribly allergic to cats.
Oh, wow.
Like, deathly allergic.
Okay.
But I love
Yes,
cats.
yes.
I just can't breathe or see when I'm around them.
Well, that answers that.
Yes, I grew up having lots of lap dogs around,
Aw,
and so
that's
I'm
nice.
particularly fond of the tiny dogs.
Yay.
Myself. I'm a tiny person. I like tiny dogs.
All right. Introvert or extrovert?
I think it depends on the day. I have definitely become more introverted over time.
Have you?
I think the spiritual path kind of calls for it.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in high school, I was one of those kids that I was playing in every party. I was on the phone constantly. I'll date myself a little bit, but when like three-way calling came out, do you remember when three-way
Yes.
calling came
Yes.
out? You could talk to more than one
Oh,
person.
you
at
were
a
one
time.
of those.
I was all over that.
Oh, God.
I could not get enough of just more people to talk to. I'm sure like about stupid stuff like Saved by the Bell or whatever I was talking about in middle school.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely have become more introverted, and I think
Yeah.
the spiritual path and my meditation practice has asked that from me.
Sure.
Because I realize that's sacred time with myself, and to not be scared of that like I was when I was growing up. So yeah, I create that for myself much more now because I have come to value that. But I think at the end of the day, I'm an extrovert. Let's be
I'm
real.
so glad to hear that. Because I am so not an extrovert. So I am so glad. That's awesome. Okay, let's get into it. Here we go. Are you ready?
Okay, here we go.
So you're going to plan all the parties. Carolyn, so you know.
Let's do it.
Reverend Masando.
Let's do
He's going to
it.
be your guy.
I'll be the DJ.
All right. Good. Okay. So, do you consider yourself more of a Holmesian traditionalist, or are you more liberal in your understanding and teaching of New Thought? Where are you in
We're
there?
going theological,
We're going
right?
there. We are.
away.
I want to move this so you can see better.
Well, I studied religious studies in college,
I do.
and I think initially what drew me to New Thought was its honoring of all religious paths. And it really came out of my growing up because my dad grew up in the Japanese Buddhist church, and my mom grew up Episcopalian, which is kind of like Catholic light,
Absolutely.
you know? Less calories. or whatever.
100%.
Probably better communion, though. I think the communion brand's a little tastier. But I think what I loved about it was the fact that it always sought to seek truth everywhere, right? Not just through the faith paths, but through science, through philosophy. And I think that's what continued to bring me back to it. And at the same time, I love Holmes's way of synthesizing
Yes.
wisdom and personalizing it, of saying we don't need an intercessor between us and what we are coming to know more deeply as the divine within us, around us, as us, between us, through us. And no matter what has happened before, today's a new day,
Yeah.
that we can always have a new thought.
Yes.
So I'm Holmesian in that sense of always being able to, no matter what's come before, we got
Yeah.
this day. Just
Yes.
like you talk about, we got this day.
Yes.
And it's our job to discover it, right? We don't have to create it. We just have to find it and discover it. But I think most people that would, when I ask myself this question, I think most people would probably consider me to be more liberal and more interfaith focused, right? Because I've hung out with some hardcore Holmesians, right? A lot of folks from the
Me too.
international CSL side.
Yes.
Dude,
yes.
I love them because they will call you out when you're not being Holmesian enough.
Yes, I know.
When you're not theologically sound. And I need those
Yeah.
people in my life.
Yeah.
And some of my best friends,
Sure.
my favorite colleagues are ones that are so deeply committed.
Yeah.
And they know I'm a little different, but I'm going to challenge them too.
Cool.
So I think we're made better by that.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. A good fit, yes. Yeah.
But I got to say, Shannon, I know you've always brought that, right? I mean, some of the most amazing things that have happened in any New Thought church were the interfaith I Am ministry events that you have done.
Thank you.
And you not only, develop relationships with those communities, you bring light to you give people an experience of the wisdom that exists in every single faith path. And I think that's what those services really brought people. They brought them into not only just an appreciation, but an experience of it. And it wasn't in a way that was appropriation, right? It was always honoring and working alongside and with and learning from those communities. And, in New Thought, we kind of like to dabble in all of the different traditions. Everybody's house, I know. You got a Buddha, you got a, you got maybe a Christian thing, or maybe that's gone forever, but you got some other stuff. You have an interfaith altar, I'm guess. We all are kind of spiritual seekers in that way. Like I feel kindred with you all because of that. And I love that. I love that's the people who are, attracted to a place like this, is we're seeking wisdom everywhere we can find it.
Yeah.
And we know that it's not exclusive, that there's no tradition that has more wisdom than another. We just have to seek to find it as much as we can.
Beautiful. Yes. So let me ask you, all that said, where do you see our teaching, our philosophy in 20 or 50 years?
I think that all depends what we do here.
There you go. That's my kind of answer. Yes.
No, but for real, we're hitting a cultural breaking point, right? Let's be real. You look around, and there's spiritual communities that are shrinking. There's others that are really growing, right? We're seeing so much conflict in the world. We're, I think, being sold this dichotomy of either or on a daily basis. And I think we have to find ways to continue to do as Ernest Holmes did, and seek to continually just make this spiritual community thing relevant.
Yeah.
And being willing to take risks and being willing to be on the leading edge. And I think that our movement will require centers like this one and centers around the country being able to do what we did this past year and pivot and be creative, and then pivot and then continue to be creative and allow what is working to continue to thrive, and maybe allow what's not, to fall away. We're learning. I think we've learned a lot about this past year and how to do that, right? In our personal lives and in our collective lives. I think it's been, one of the hardest years.
Yeah.
This was historic. We're living in a historic time.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And consciousness, I think, is just shifting and expanding so quickly that it's going to require our movement to keep up.
Yes.
And be willing to be on the leading edge. And so I think what we do here will 100% influence what this movement will look like in 20 to 50 years.
I agree 100%, because church is not going to ever look the same post-pandemic. And I think that it's actually a very exciting thing. I think it's a huge gift, because everything we're going to be doing moving forward is going to be hybrid. Every single class, every service, everything is going to have an online component. We have that bad boy over there, that TV. We're going to have, all of our online, everyone online from all over the place. Love you so much. That's the thing. It's all going to be different. We even have folks from our global collective, our folks who watch us from around the country, who are going to be joining us in the fall for our retreat. So we're going to be really looking at doing church in a very different way, having spiritual community. And I know, Reverend Masando and I are going to get really creative about, what that's going to look like. And I'm excited about it. I know people at first were kind of nervous, like, oh no, I am so excited.
Yeah, it's integrative too.
Yes, yeah.
It's like it includes what's come before.
Yes.
And I think that is super exciting.
Yeah.
That, that's what Ernest Holmes did. He was synthesizing.
Absolutely.
And then recreating and synthesizing and integrating. And that's the cycle of life, right? We're never coming back to the same place. We're always spiraling upwards. And so we're at a really unique time in this spiral.
I know.
What an incredible time to be alive, y'all.
Yeah.
And to be alive together.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we all get to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And we all signed up for it in some way. I think we're all ready for it too.
Yes. For me, and everyone gets to have your own thought about this. I believe fully that we have incarnated to be here at this time to do this holy sacred work of helping to usher in a new way of being, a world that works for all people, and one that is truly inclusive. And I'm excited, you know?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited? Oh, we're going to do some really beautiful work, really beautiful work. So I want to ask, if I can,
Okay.
a question that will teach us a little bit about your heart. Well, you've already been teaching us
Okay.
about your heart as far as it relates to our faith. But here is a question. If someone asked me this, I don't even know what I would say. So about my, so you have a nice wide.
Very excited.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Because it's kind of okay. What do you love the most about your wife, Rebecca?
OMG.
Isn't that good?
It's so good.
Yes.
I mean, I love everything about this woman. I love how kind she is. I love how that kindness is just instantly palpable. This is a woman like pre-pandemic, and since we have gone out a few times, like she'll go to the bathroom, and she'll be gone for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, what happened in there? Like, where did you go? And every single time, some person has started talking to Rebecca, and she just started pouring her heart out to her, because like she is someone who is just a very calming and open presence.
Yeah.
I love how she loves people. I think one of the biggest things I had to learn when we first got together was just like allowing myself to be loved by her.
Oh.
And to actually to let that in and to be transformed by that. You know, just like healing all those places that refuses to be loved. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I love her writing. We met online as, I don't know, this is what you do now.
Yeah.
You just meet people online. You just start, you're just, magic can happen online, by the way, y'all. Don't count it out. Don't knock it till you try it. But she's just this incredibly beautiful writer. And the way I just love to be able to see the world through her eyes. I feel like I've been made better by that. She sees, she just sees beauty in everything. She can't help herself but be in awe of the world.
That's awesome.
She has this childlike awe that's just amazing to be around. I could literally go on.
Okay. All right.
But
Thank you. That's
she's amazing. You guys, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Have some fun.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Well, and we're so grateful you're going to be a practitioner here,
Yeah.
Rebecca. So
She's
what
an
a
amazing practitioner, too.
gift! What an absolute gift! And I want to let you all know that that Reverend Masando and Rebecca are going to be blessing this beloved land that we are on, because they are going to be living in the parsonage house. Isn't that magnificent? Isn't that fantastic? We have longed for life to really happen in here, and we're very excited.
Yeah, we're technically in our backyard right now.
Yes, basically.
This is a really cool backyard.
So it's just going to be so wonderful.
Yeah.
So I wanted you all to know that. I just think it's a really, really beautiful thing for our community, and so lovely. And so my next question: how can we all make this move easier for you? What can we do to help you? So they're going to be moving on.
We're trying to hit the road on July 10th.
Okay, there we are. So what can we do?
We all can buy some plane tickets. Come just help us back. That's a really interesting question. Yeah, I have no idea how to answer that. I think it all is just kind of surreal. This whole experience is incredibly amazing, and to make the move easier. Yeah,
Great.
just pray everything gets done.
Okay.
You know how crazy moves are.
We can do that. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. We will do that for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we are already receiving so much support, and yeah, we're really we feel blessed to be in this house.
Yeah,
And
that's
this is sacred land.
Yeah, it is.
These trees are.
Yep.
Those sentinels out front. Oh my God.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's so special. So
Yeah,
I mean, we
good.
couldn't be more grateful.
Good.
Yeah, just give us a hug when we arrive. That'll be enough.
Okay, we can do that. Great. Good. Okay, another question for you. What is your love language?
So I've done this quiz a few times. It's changed.
Sure.
I kind of like words of affirmation.
Words of good to know. You are fabulous.
Yeah. Thank you.
Reverend Masando, you are magnificent. I'm so glad you're here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It feels good.
Thank you.
I mean,
that's great.
I have
That's
to
good
say,
to know.
I have to say, right? Like, I could tell I was a words of affirmation guy because you normally give a talk, and you get a ton of words of affirmation right afterwards when people are in the line to come to talk to you.
And you like that.
I kind of like
All
it.
right, very good. Do you want to know my love language? Acts of service.
Hey.
Mine are acts of service. I think it has to do with being the oldest of 6. I don't know exactly, but it's like, for me, it's if I'm in line and someone comes up and says, I think maybe would you like some water? I'm just like, oh, I love you. I love every single thing about you. Thank you. That's my love language.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
now
yeah.
I'll know what to do. I'll just,
Yeah,
Let me vacuum.
I will cry. I will be so
Your
happy.
office
You think
real
I'm
quick.
kidding? Yeah, I will.
No big deal.
So let me just ask you one more question. One more question I want to ask, and then we'll be complete with this. If you could name one thing that excites you the most about serving here at the New Thought Center for Spiritual Living, what would that be?
One thing?
I know. Okay, 1.5. It's okay. That's 1.5. That's fine.
I think the thing that initially excited me most was being able to serve with you.
Oh, see? Do you see?
So I
Santa,
don't know if
thank you.
I think I told you this. I don't know. This is how stuff works. You have to be careful what you say out loud in moments of whatever. And it was, I don't know when it was, but we were walking out to the car, Rebecca and I was like, God, like if there was anyone who could convince me to leave Mile High and to leave Colorado, where my friends and family are, if there was one person who I would want to serve with, who I'd want to learn from, who I'd want to like see how amazing ministry could actually really get and really be, that could convince me to do that, it would be Shannon, and she'd probably be the only one that could do that. It's because I just love what you do, and I love who you are. I love what you stand for. I love the way you articulate spirituality. I love that there's an unapologetic aspect that is about making also the world a little bit better, that to actually create a world that works for everyone without hesitation, that's at the forefront. And so much of it also comes from this place of heart and compassion that's just, I just am so excited to serve with you, and I think we're gonna do some amazing things together.
Wow. Thank you. I'm so humbled by that. Thank you. Reverend Masando Hirioka. Come here. Thank you for saying that. Oh, okay. Where are we? I'm so moved. I'm going to come on down. Isn't he great? Isn't he great? Okay. All right.
Please welcome back Lori Jones.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. We find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. Well, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there, yeah. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, you can count on me, 'cause I can count on you.
Thank you so much, Lori Jones. Yes, and you can count on us, and we can count on you. It's beautiful. So this is our time for conscious giving, and I invite you to take your gift out. We have these wonderful little buckets that Mary made, and they are attached to the pole of your tent there, and you can place your gift in the tent, and let us together say our blessing that we always do. So take a nice deep breath. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. I'm supposed to say you can also text to give. So you can text to give as well. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Home on this holy day, I believe I've missed each and every face. Come on and play one easy. Let's turn on the love light in the place. It's time I found myself totally surrounded in your circles, oh my friend. Please celebrate me home. Give me a number, please celebrate me home. Play me one more song. song that I'll always remember. I can recall whenever I find myself too all alone, I'll sing me home. Uneasy highway, traveling where the westerly winds can fly. Somebody tried to tell me, but the man forgot to tell me why. I gotta count on being gone. Come on, mama, come on, daddy, please, what do you want from me? I'm here strong, I'll bring joy, I'll bring joy. Please celebrate me home. Give me a number, please celebrate me home. Play me one more song. Celebrate me home. Finally here, but I'm bound home. Celebrate me home. Please celebrate me home. Celebrate me home. Please celebrate me home. Thank you very much. That's for Reverend Masando and Rebecca.
Hey, Rand. We'll work on our mic handoffs, Fred. Hey, Michael, you want to bring me that piece of paper that has the announcements written on it? Hey, y'all, we have some really exciting stuff, and look, we're all here for it. And I'm so grateful for that. I want you to know that next month, Rev Masando is going to be here to give our Father's Day talk on June 20th. So please make sure you're here for that, and please make sure you reserve your seating for that. I know we have lots of space, but we only have a certain number of chairs. So make sure you reserve your spot for that. Any announcements? No, it's right there on the ground, Michael, behind the stage, where I put it on purpose, because that's where I put important papers. On the ground. Whatever. This is my 5-minute sign. Now you know all my secrets. Okay. I want to let you know, if any of y'all have anyone in your family who's ready to have a child, baby, or teen blessing, that's happening on our first Sunday morning here, May 30th, and you have to sign up for that. So if you have any kids, if you have any grandkids, great-grandnieces, nephews, all the things, email Carolyn for all of the details, office@newthoughtcsl.org. I also want to let you know, next month, we have new member orientation. We have our annual membership business meeting coming up next month. I want you to mark your calendars for the weekend of October 22nd. We're going to have our first all-community retreat back that weekend. Y'all, there is so much good happening here. So this is the announcement. Get on our email list, y'all. We send out all the information every week, so make sure you're signed up for our weekly emails. And if you're not getting them, make sure you're checking your junk and spam folders and marking them as not junk and spam, because they're not. They're really important. I want to remind you that we have a beautiful prayer tent set up in the back by the gate where most of you came in, back beyond that. we have a beautiful sacred space if you would like one-on-one prayer with a practitioner. And if you approach and you're wearing a mask, they'll put on a mask to pray with you to meet your comfort level. So if you would like prayer, please, please, please avail yourself of that. And please, if you are available, take a few minutes to help us stack chairs when we're done here. We're going to break it all down. We're going to do it again next Sunday, Rev Shannon. Rand, you're going to stay with me, too. You're not going anywhere. Hey, let's do one more song together. Y'all want to stand if you choose, stand if you're able? Let's sing just one more song. And y'all sing real loud so I can hear you. Hey, Lori Jones.
Everywhere, take someone to care. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Oh, put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. You want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Oh, put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Every day now, put a little love in your heart.
All right, I have asked Reverend Masando to do our final prayer. Please stay standing if you're able. You go, Rev.
Let's all go. Let's just breathe and feel into all of the ways in which this time together has put a little more love in our heart. How to the left of us and to the right of us, above, below, and right here within, closer than our breath, we're rediscovering all of the ways in which this thing called love peoples itself in the world, and the ways in which that beloved shows up as this spiritual community. How good it is to be together again. And so what I know as we go forth from this time is that love just continues to well up and overflow from this place within. And we begin to recognize it in small and ordinary moments that become profound and just take our breath away. How good it is to be alive right here in this most sacred time. Waking up together, waking up to the ways in which love is seeking to make its way more out into the world through us. How good it is to be a part of that. And and to allow our own lives to be transformed through that same love. And so there's nothing but gratitude that can flow forth once we remember who we are and why we are here. And so I know we go forth from this space seeing the good, being the good, seeking the good, receiving the good in every aspect of our lives, how good it is. To give thanks for this breath, to give thanks for this community, to give thanks for this sacred place and this sacred space that we are always in. And with that, we just come to this moment where we let it be, and we let it be so. And so it is.
So it is.
Amen.
Blessed be.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Mwah! You are loved. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Mwah.